nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. He talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffaloes offense will go on the attack first, and they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you, and hit you a lot, and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge. Even the interior guys can collapse the pocket and get pass rush as well. So for the offensive coordinator, whether it's screens, nakeds.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Going deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Red Raiders offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. The short hands, it's Carter. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right
now. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Joyner. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. To the air, it's Hammond. Trying to bull his way in. And he'll haul it in and take. End zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They're working that left side. Snags it and he's open. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Sends it back in motion. Throw it. Lewis. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Motion from the wideout. On the move, it's Young. Nice move, creates some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Caught behind the line. It's Simmons. Could not make his way to the corner.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen, see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Here's Lewis to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Play fake, Lewis. He's got him this time. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch at the 15. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver going in motion. Lewis. Back swinging for the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They'll stop the clock here as one of the Red Raiders remains down. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Here's a give to Joyner. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
looking for a man. It's Hammond. Pucks it out of the air. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticking.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. At the 35, he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing. Lewis. Makes the grab. It's Atkins. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy QB will look for early and often in this game.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lewis to throw. Gets it out quickly. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Lewis to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
Snags it over the middle. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Could be an alley. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Red Raiders have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Joyner. Snags it, and there's running room. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it. It's Joyner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Working that left side now. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd down, here's Quentin Joyner. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bucks! The defense takes matters into its own hands. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get... Oh, they block it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conley. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Coming out of the locker room at the half, the Red Raiders head coach told me they have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak. But right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the 3rd quarter with some more momentum. And he said, we can't worry about the win streak. We just have to worry about doing our job. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff to Joyner. There's some room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Hauls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Oh, what a move to get room. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Rushes on him. And it's a sack. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up, you have no...
Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can...
Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Takes the handoff. It's Young. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Lewis to throw. Got a man. It's Young. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. On the draw, it's Young. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. Lewis on the play action. Flips it out to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Joyner again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Got a little, maybe some room here. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Eakin. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Stepping to the right. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Escapes the pressure going right. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. He'll pull it down and run. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Young. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Lewis. Firing to the right, complete. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, it'll be first down. The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Young. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he's knocked down. It'll be 3rd and long. Lewis wants to pass. A little release to the back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing.
Makes the grab in their space. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Eakin. Still on his feet at the 45. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a give to Joyner. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Quentin one more time. Here's a little room there. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Young. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's caught. It's Moore. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action with Lewis. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Under fire! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The corners are walked up tight. It's Lewis again. Fires to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Play fake. Lewis. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Lewis from the gun on third down. He's going to run it. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Fourth down, Lewis. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The run inside. It's Joyner. Got a little grass. He'll be dragged down, but not before. He's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. Buffs now use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.